Now, if it's one thing that I always preach to y'all, it's the importance of holding your skin taut. Because as you can see, if left loose, it will move. But because we're doing our arms, of course, we don't have a free hand that we can use to hold our skin tight. Now, first and foremost, you want to hold an area that's going to be relative to the section that you're waxing. So since my hair is growing in this direction, and I know that I need to apply against that and pull from the inside out, I want that skin on the inside closest to me to be as tight as I can get it. So instead, in order to create that tension, I'm going to actually just place my forearm on my leg. So as you can see, I place my arm down and then I pull it towards me, and that causes the meat on the underside of my arm to get pushed forward. Now, do you have to use your knee or your thigh? No, you can use another surface or object, a table, or if you're, in a standing position and you're able to lean against something, that'll work too. And if you didn't see my last video or my TikTok, the reason that holding your skin is important is because when you pull something really sticky off of it, you pull the skin with it. And as you can imagine, pulling the skin is no different than pushing it. It's kind of as if someone punched you. So that is an injury, and we want to prevent that at all costs. But if you're holding the skin tight, as you should, it doesn't move. So every time I do a new section, of course, you want to readjust your positioning, because as you can see, even though I don't necessarily have a lot of loose skin, it is absolutely effective versus when I stabilize it on a surface. And remember, the direction of your hair growth can change at any point, even in a relatively small area, and definitely over the majority of a large body part. So for the inside of my arm, this hair tends to grow on a diagonal, therefore I'm going to apply up towards my inner elbow. And if you ever miss a couple of hairs that don't come out on the first pass, you can just direct a little bit of your sugar to your pointer finger, and without tweezers, this is what I call tweezing, but for more than one hair at a time. And confession, I don't even sugar my biceps, so that is why I haven't demonstrated it in this video, but feel free to do exactly the same. Now, is this gonna hold up like 100% of the time? No. Full transparency. It's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. So if you're in a position that you're trying to do this at home, you're trying to do it for yourself, and you can't get a professional service done, this is what has worked for me so far. This sugar looks very different from when we started. That's because it's been aerated. But if you still have other body parts that you also want to sugar, in that moment, you can continue to use this sugar until it stops working. Again, just reiterating that it must be at that point in time. The reason you can't store it is full of stuff, including bacteria that lives on your skin. So it wouldn't be hygienic to keep it, but you can continue using it in the moment. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And if there's any other body parts you want to see, let me know down below. And I'll also link my playlist for all of the videos that I have already filmed for a Brazilian, underarm, face, you name it.